It was back in 2003. Angele and I were engaged, and I was a little concerned about the money side. I knew that might be an issue in our marriage, and so as I was going through and looking at our finances, it was interesting on our side. Angele's was not real diligent on the checkbook on her side, and for me, I had all kinds of debt. I had student loan debt, I had credit cards. She had a few things too, but not as much as I did.
We've had less fights, really not too many fights about money. We both knew where we were at, like, you can spend this month, or you've got this, we've got, we talk about it. We know the kids need uniforms, we know it's just less pressure off of both of us, because there's so many other pressures in life. You don't need to fight about money at all.
We made a really emotional phone call to Dave Ramsey's office to let him know that we had paid off everything but our house. And I tell people in our marriage, the things that were the biggest pinnacles were our wedding date, birth of our 2 kids, and that call, because it brought us together in our marriage in a way that I never would have saw. And it goes back to the idea of what could we, as God's kingdom, do to further His kingdom, and what could we do as a church to further God's kingdom if we were debt-free? And that's a question I want to ask today: is what can we as Trinity Lutheran Church do to further God's kingdom if we, number one, are handling His money the way He intended us to, and number two, are doing it with a prosperous and giving spirit, and doing it without any debt.